Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Mrs. Brown.
Tell me, Mrs. Brown, how can we help you?
I would like to report a disappearance. I was told that around here I could have a faster response.
Of course, in a moment you will be asked for physical features, a photo of the missing person. We will mark you in a few moments for all that information.
Okay.
Welcome to BBC News, and enjoy your lunch with us. When you feel that life is deteriorating, you get to see how life rises in front of you, whether from a small baby, from nature sprouting from the earth, or in the wind itself, the birds that fly. But by this time life is deteriorating, evenly for all, so say scientists in charge of a new disease which they call COVID-19, quite possibly transmitted by airways. Some analyze the possibility of putting damp cloths with liquor on the nose, to avoid being sick. The disease is said to spread further after last week's game between the Birmingham versus Arsenal football team. Of course, no one was aware of the existence of a third amateur, who was not invited to the celebration. Yes, I speak of the COVID-19. Immediately upon learning of such a contagious disease, the police left their offices, seeking to suppress the population and preventing them from crowding. We can already see some using a mask with white cloth, moistened with liquor. We can even see couples showing love and protecting themselves with such artifacts. Some would think that children are not affected, as their lungs are considered new, but they are also affected. Already you see large rows where citizens are looking for resources to subsist, as they are talking of imposing a mandatory quarantine, all fault of the COVID-19.
Good afternoon, teleaudience. The Brown family makes the statement of the disappearance of Dr. Alan Brown, appearing on screen, with green eyes, short hair, white skin. Last time he was seen in a suit and tie. Any information? Dial the next on-screen number 044 795 003.
Hey, what is that? Of course it is a white dove. It is being tested and educating to follow certain actions, self-imposed, that is the human power, on the lives of the inferior beings. Of course we are not only talking about the pigeons, as inferior beings, specifically intellectually superior, but are we really free? Or has anyone chosen our destiny, with their actions? Has anyone higher decided for us? But if that someone had no intention of causing an evil, nor wanting to feel superior to all, but perhaps the madness, depression, and the simple fact of having had all the power to enjoy it, and to be corrupted by this power, and not necessarily a warlike power, a physical power, an ultraviolent power, only knowing and being aware of a collective unconsciousness, and treating it as he himself thought more correct. Was it the necessary factor, and the decisive factor in causing so many evils in the world we know today? Any subject, entity, citizen of the world, regardless of sex and sexual inclinations, is invited to be part of an experiment as long as it meets the following specifications. 1. Being of legal age. 2. Accept the terms and conditions of our experiment, which will be constantly updated. 3. Does not hold bad Vivisco.corp responsible for future physical and psychological. 4. It is strictly forbidden to talk about the experiment outside the study facilities. 5. Accept to be recruited and sheltered as long as necessary, under an excellent environment. Within our buildings we have all the comforts and needs for all individuals. 6. If the individual no longer feels fit to follow the experiment, accepts that his memories will be erased, and new ones will be implanted, he will be given work, a home, and a trip to Panama, Samoa, Fiji, Anguilla, or any tax haven, randomly, so that you make your life without complications, only avoiding returning to your country of origin, because this can be persecuted and prosecuted. 7. Become yourself, integrate society, read, inform yourself, be aware, and not overanalyze. 8. Die only the one who wants to die, or the one who lets himself die, when we speak of dying in ignorance.
Hot fast